I got round 100 on every single Black Ops 1 Zombies map. What might be the best installment in the entire Call of Duty franchise, Black Ops 1 Zombies is full of nostalgia and memories from the years past. Although World at War was deemed as one of the easiest Zombies games, Black Ops 1 was sure to make Zombies much more challenging, as many now think it is the hardest Zombies game ever released. On World at War, the first 3 maps had a round cap of 24 zombies. This was lifted in Der East. This spawn cap made the game so easy, as round 100 took only 2 hours, and on some maps, we even got a dog round every 4 rounds after. In Black Ops 1, all of the maps had normal zombie spawn rates, which means these high rounds took much longer than any map on World at War. Some of these high rounds even taking up to 10 hours. These high rounds were also drastically harder than any map on World at War. Some maps didn't even have a wonder weapon to kill zombies with, therefore you had to go to the trap to get round 100. I grew up playing Black Ops 2 and Black Ops 3 zombies, so playing Black Ops 1 has really showed me how much zombies has grown throughout the years. Black Ops 1 didn't have infinite max ammos like Black Ops 3, or even stupid pointless bosses like Black Ops 2. Well, actually maybe it did.
Oh my god.
I knew when I made this challenge, Black Ops 1 would be the hardest game out of the entire Call of Duty franchise. This is what made me look forward to this game so much. Before we get into the video, I did not do Call of the Dead because Call of the Dead is not possible to get around 100, so before anyone comments that, I'm sorry.
Best zombies map of all time. Kino Der Toten, Black Ops 1. To me, it's as good as it.
The greatest zombies map of all time. The map to start off Black Ops 1, Kino Der Toten. I was actually really excited to learn this map because this is a map that I really never played a lot when I was growing up because, like I said before, I started off on Black Ops 2.
I'm not reviving, relaxing. I hope he dies. I hope he dies. I hope you die, you piece of crap. You should go die in a fire.
I never really played Kino Der Toten Black Ops 1. I played a lot of Kino Der Toten Black Ops 3, but never really Black Ops 1. So when I first started playing this map, I was really hoping I'd enjoy it a lot. To be honest, it's safe to say I definitely enjoyed playing this map around 100. And it was much easier than I thought it would be. I thought I was going to struggle a lot on it, but honestly, the round 100 on Kino was much easier than I thought it was. Now, basically all I do first is just stay in the first room until the dog round. So obviously dog rounds can be round 5, 6, or 7. And whenever dog was, I'd finish it in the first room and then just go ahead and move on. Now, as soon as I finish this dog round, I go ahead and haul ass to Speed Cola, and I'm just basically gonna go to power right now unless I see the box. And as you can see, I see there are 2 glowing question marks on a fucking mystery box. And basically now what I do is just kind of just hit the box, get a little bit of points, and just see what I can get. Playing the strat was super easy, but I also just freestyled it a lot. Like, I just kind of did whatever I wanted because I know there's a specific way to play the fastest way possible, and I know people are gonna get mad at me for playing so fucking slow, but I honestly did not care that much. And I was just trying to get round 100, so I was just kind of chilling, hitting the box, killing zombies, and having fun with it. Now, if there's one thing I regret not doing in this game that I actually fixed in my later Black Ops 1 maps was not buying the Bowie knife. I don't know why I did not buy the Bowie knife. I was just kind of not thinking about it, and I didn't realize it's probably really important to buy. But if you are playing Black Ops 1 Zombies on literally any of the maps, make sure you buy the Bowie knife because the Bowie knife is going to give you so many freaking points. You're going to make your points back times a billion. It is 100% worth it. Didn't really matter, obviously, of course, but buying the Bowie knife is going to make your life so much easier. You're going to get so many points, especially if you get like a double points, bro. Like, every zombie's at 260 points. Like, that shit is OP. Yeah, all I'm basically doing right now is I'm gonna go ahead and buy Jug right here and just spam the box. The 4 perks I will be running is Quick Revive, Juggernaut, Speed Cola, and Double Tap. But Double Tap is actually very interesting. Right now you see the box in the middle of the stage room. If the box ends up going outside my alleyway, I will go ahead and open up the stage door and go ahead and hit the box. Like I said, I'm not trying to play fast, so I really do not care that much if I have to go outside and hit the box. But if the box does not go outside, it never goes outside, then I'm just not gonna buy Double Tap. Because if you don't know, opening up that stage door is going to actually slow you down a lot in the later rounds. So I wasn't trying to be the fastest guy ever, but I also was going to try and do some things to make me a little bit faster. And keeping that door closed was one of them. But if I had to open it to go outside and hit box, then I would have opened it. And if I ended up going outside, I would buy Double Tap. Speaking of the box, the 3 things I need out of the box are the ray gun, thunder gun, and the monkeys. So right now I have monkeys and I have the ray gun. All I need is the thunder gun, obviously. And the reason you get ray gun is kind of just camp a little bit farther. And there you go, I got the thunder gun. The reason you use the ray gun is obviously just to be able to camp to 50 a little bit faster, kill some zombies. And then obviously thunder gun throughout the whole game. Monkeys can make your life easier. The setup is actually really freaking easy on this map, and as you can see, I did not have to go outside to hit the box, meaning I'm keeping the door right behind me closed, which is gonna make the game a little bit faster. I'll just be rocking these 3 perks. Getting Mule Kick is pretty worthless, to be honest. If you want to get Mule Kick, you can, but I mean, I'm gonna be completely honest with you, there's really no point in getting it. It's gonna kind of screw up your thunder gun flow. Like, I feel like if I have Mule Kick, I'm gonna press Q too many times times and switched my ray gun out on accident when I'm trying to get my thunder gun out. So I actually don't really like mule kick that much. Yeah, as soon as I finish getting set up, I come straight to this room and just kill zombies. So another thing about this map that you can do, open up Pack-a-Punch. If you don't want to open up Pack-a-Punch, then you will not get Nova Crawlers. See, if you get Nova Crawlers, that's going to also slow your game down a lot, as the Nova Crawlers are walking into the room at a very slow pace compared to zombies that are going to run into your room. But if you do open up Pack-a-Punch, you are going to get the Nova Crawlers, and the Nova Crawlers will be slowly walking in, making the game a lot slower. So it's really up to you. Nova Crawlers will kind of make your game easier. You'll be able to hop over them instead of having to run around the zombies. It's really up to you what you want. Obviously, having Pack-a-Punch is going to mean more thunder gun ammo. So if you do find yourself running out of thunder gun ammo for some reason, honestly, like, go ahead, open up Pack-a-Punch. I did open up Pack-a-Punch because, like I said before, I did not really care about my time. Now, the strat on this map is actually just really easy. As you see, it's round 43. I traded out my ray gun already. Honestly, like, the fire trap takes, like, very little damage of you. Compared to the Black Ops 3 trap, that trap will kill you instantly. Compared to the Black Ops 3 trap, it's nothing. Black Ops 1, you can literally run in it and not die at all. The strat is really easy. You just kind of stay in this little, like, glitch spot, kind of, and you just make sure you do shoot them with MPL if you are going to do this 100. So something very happened on this run. I actually took my last down on round 69, which is very crazy. Like, if I was a world record player, I'd be cringing right now. I took my last down. That means I downed 3 times before round 69, and I still played out the game, which is really stupid, honestly. If you are trying to get round 100 and you took your last down 31 rounds away from round 100, then you probably want to quit out because you're just going to waste your time. That's a whole nother, like, 4 hours of not downing once. Like I said, I'm a dumbass. I did not quit out, and I still played out to round 100. Now, as I got closer and closer to round 100, my points actually started going down more and more and more. So if you don't know this strategy, you're actually turning on 3 traps, and those 3 traps cost 1,000 points each. That's 3,000 points. So when you're in this fire trap, you need to shoot zombies with your MPL. If you do not shoot the zombies, you are going to run out of points and literally not be able to do the strategy anymore. So like you see, I turned this trap on. It's going to be 1,000 points, and then I'm going to run all the way over here by this stage. It's going to be 1,000 points. And by the way, the door I was talking about right here, if I did open the door, zombies would start spawning outside of the stage room. But since I have that door closed, they're never going to spawn outside there. So it's actually pretty helpful. A big thing that happens on Black Ops 1 a lot is actually fails. So you do have a chance of your gun failing. As you see right there, my gun fails. A random chance your thunder gun is just not gonna kill any zombies, and it's not gonna affect them at all. So if you're at your last clip of your gun, you have to, like, be super careful, because if you shoot that thunder gun shot and it fails and then you have to reload, you're almost guaranteed dead. That's a one thing on Black Ops 1 that I noticed that happens a ton compared to the other games like Black Ops 2 and Black Ops 3. I don't even think on Black Ops 3, I don't even think it's possible for something to fail. I think on Black Ops 2 it might happen a little bit, but Black Ops 3, I've literally never seen something like that ever. And on Black Ops 1, this is super consistent. It happens so freaking much. And something you'll notice here is, obviously I'm on round 99 now, and I have 18,000 points. You saw on round 80, I actually had 80,000 points before. And right here, I actually go red. It's very freaking scary. I have no downs. I literally haven't downed in like 30 rounds. I'm about to finish it. I'm 8 hours into the game. That was like the scariest red screen ever, but obviously I got out. It was pretty easy. If you are going to go for a high round, you have to make sure you are getting points consistently. See, I was only going for around 100, so I had more than enough points, obviously. But yeah, I mean, right here, guys, you can see I get the round 100 on Kino. Honestly, it was easy. I know I downed a lot, but I actually ended up only doing this in like a week, like, of trying. So obviously I was going to down a little bit, but honestly, guys, it is a way easier map than I thought it was.
Whole gang, whole lot of gang shit, you know what I'm saying? Oh, run off with the diamonds in the bitch in the ball.
Now, 5 was a completely different story than Kino Der Toten. 5, I have literally never played a day in my life. At least Kino, I actually played it. I played on Black Ops 3, I played a little bit of Black Ops 1. I was familiar with the map. 5, I had zero clue what I was doing. So I had to learn how to play the map and then also get round 100. It was a pretty interesting challenge, to say the least, because I literally had no idea what I was doing at the beginning. But, as I will show you guys, it was pretty easy to learn. And a lot of the way I was learning was with Jermaine Cubes. Jermaine Cubes is a beast. He has like around 240 on this map. I watched a lot of his gameplay. Everything he was doing, I was doing. It was really easy. So, I mean, shout out to him. I'll leave a link for him in the description. He is a beast. So, all I really did was I just stayed in the first room until round 5. Similar to every other map on Black Ops 1, really. But once it's round 5, just go to the mid-level. Now, when you go to the mid-level, this is what Jermaine Cubes does. He goes ahead, he just kills zombies and then buys MP5K. You can do that, or you can just go straight to the laboratories and, of course, just get Bowie knife and kill zombies. You can do whatever the hell you want. I just did what Jermaine Cubes did because, obviously, he's the best player on this map. So, I just bought MP5K, chilled here. After this, this, went down to laboratories, bought Bowie Knife, came up, bought Jug. He knew what he was doing, so I copied him. Now, as soon as he has enough points, he does buy Juggernaut. The 4 perks I was using were Juggernaut, Speed Cola, Quick Revive, and Mule Kick. And I mean, those are just simply the 4 best perks on this map. You want to do something else, you can do something else. You're going to need Mule Kick, you're going to need Jug to survive, you're going to need QR to survive. So I mean, if I were you guys, just buy those 4 perks. Guns we need out of the box are going to be the crossbow, the ray gun, and monkeys. You're going to want to keep your Sallies. That's why you need Mule Kick. You need to have those 3 weapons. You're going to want to keep your Sallies because they literally destroy the Pentagon Thief. The ray gun's going to help you with the early rounds, and then crossbow's obviously going to help with the early rounds. And then once you have those 3 weapons, this is what I did. I just camped in the war room. I did not care at all about my time. The war room is super freaking slow. Putting my claymores down at this wall and just trying to camp here for as long as I possibly can. That was a big thing too that I didn't really do in Kino, but I am doing in 5, was using claymores. Using claymores and putting them on the wall just so I can stack them and then end up using them at the end of the round. And here's footage of me destroying the Pentagon Thief. He is literally so easy to kill. I was scared about him before I started this map, and then I learned that you can just kill him with the freaking you can just kill him with the Sallies in 2 hits. The Pentagon Thief was so easy to freaking kill. And then obviously here's me using the claymores to try and kill zombies at the end of the round. I didn't do this on Kino. I don't know why I didn't do it on Kino. Doesn't really matter, I guess. I'm on round 42. I have 0 ammo, my ray gun, and Sallies, and I'm just using the claymores now to kill them with the war room. Now the main strategy on 5 itself was actually pretty easy to get down. It took me like a little bit to understand it, but you just had to really move slow and go with the walls. Once you understood the zombies' flow pattern and their routing pattern and everything, like where they were going, it was really easy to get the hang of. And of course, I was only doing 2.0. I'm not going to do 3.0 or 4.0 or whatever. I'm just going to do 2.0 because it's the easiest and it's somewhat fast, whatever. So this is literally all you do. You just keep doing loops and loops and loops. I mean, it's a really easy freaking strat. Now, the point situation on 5 compared to Kino was much easier. Obviously, you are using 2 traps, so that is 2,000 points that you're going to be using usually. But the MPL is right there and you're always constantly shooting zombies. Plus, you get so many points for camping earlier on in the game. If you are spamming the ray gun or if you're spamming Mustang and Sallies, you're getting so many points, especially if you camp to like 45. I think in this game, I actually camped to like 47, 48. So I had so many points built up already. So I mean, I was chilling on points. I didn't even really need to shoot the MPL. But obviously, some people are going to still shoot the MPL if you need to. If you're going for a high-ass round like 200s, then yeah, you definitely need to keep shooting MPL and get as many points as possible. But 5 was definitely not as bad as Kino when it came to points. So there is one bug that I consistently ran into on 5 that no one told me about before I actually was playing the map. But when you kill the Pentagon Thief, you need to wait for this trap to turn off. If the trap is on, this will happen. This will happen when you kill the Pentagon Thief. You'll see the zombies just do not go through the trap. It is the most aggravating thing because I had no idea why it was happening. So when you kill the Pentagon Thief, make sure the trap is off. Do not have the trap on when you kill him. If you kill him when the trap is on, that is going to happen and the zombies are just never going to run through the trap. But honestly guys, for a map that I have never played a day in my life and I knew nothing about, 5 was actually much easier to complete than I thought it was. I know 5 is considered a really hard map to a lot of people, but honestly, it is pretty easy. And I mean, I made a whole tutorial on how to do the 5 round 100, so if you guys do want to check that out, I'll make sure to link it down in the description. If anybody's struggling with it, you guys can go ahead and watch that. But yeah guys, 5 was honestly way easier than I thought it was.
No. Wait.
Going into Ascension, I knew that this was going to be the easiest map out of all the 6 maps on Black Ops 1. And that was just mainly because, one, I knew a lot about the map already because of how much I played it on BO3. I think I probably have like 100 hours worth of it on BO3, probably more. And also because I just knew I have so much to use to my disposal on this map. You got the Thunder Gun, you got Gershes, you got traps, we even got monkey rounds, make your game faster. So I knew that this was going to be more of a chill round 100. But as you guys saw before, I'll show it again. I actually kill myself here to remove Quick Revive. I buy Quick Revive twice and then kill myself twice. The reason I kill myself is not because I'm a schizophrenic. It's because I'm trying to remove Quick Revive off of the map. I'm not doing this to extend the reset time because I know that's a very common thing on Black Ops 1. You remove the Quick Revive machine to extend reset. The reason I do it on Ascension is so the monkeys do not attack Quick Revive on the higher rounds. This is going to make my monkey rounds significantly easier and faster. And I knew Ascension is a really easy map and I'm probably not going to need all of my downs. So I just decided, yep, let's just remove it. It doesn't really matter that much. Now the same as every other map, just stay in the spawn room until round 5, and we're obviously going to exit out that door. Do not go out through the other door, and we're just going to go by the MP5K and chill here and try and kill as many zombies as possible. Now, a cool thing people do not know about this map is monkeys will not spawn unless you turn on the power and you buy a perk that they can actually attack. So I bought Quick Revive, but they cannot attack Quick Revive because it's off the map now, so they will not spawn in. I have to buy a perk like Jug or Mule Kick for them to actually spawn in. So right now, monkeys will not spawn in until I turn the power on and buy a perk they can grab. Now, once that round ends, I go straight up here, turn on power, and now we get some color on the screen. It's kind of cool that they do that black and white thing. I guess it's kind of unique to this map. Right now, all we need to do is go ahead and buy jug. Usually I just buy jug right after I turn on power. Right now, monkeys have a possibility of spawning on round 7, 8, or 9. The goal is for round 9 because on round 9, you'll have the most points, meaning you can buy all of your perks before you get monkey rounds. And if you are able to buy all of your perks, then you could actually grab the free perk from the monkey. Now, say I only have the 3 out of my 4 perks, and then a monkey drops a free perk. Why would I grab the free perk and risk not getting a perk I need? Now, speaking of the 4 perks we are going to be grabbing, we're going to be grabbing Quick Revive, Juggernaut, PhD Flopper, and Mule Kick. The reason we are not grabbing Stamina Up right now is because Stamina Up's on the other side of the map, which is going to make our monkey rounds significantly harder and longer. So you just make our life easy, not buy Stamina Up yet. We will grab Stamina Up from the free monkey perk later on in the game when I'm actually like training in tap. But right now we do not need it, and obviously Speed Cola is just pretty unnecessary. Right now we are not hoping for round 7 monkeys. We'll see right now. Right, you see I got round 7 monkeys, which is obviously not good. I'm not gonna be able to grab the free perk. So you'll see that round ends, and we're gonna go straight for Mule Kick. Once we get Mule Kick, only thing we really need to do now is just keep hitting the box. Now you can go for first box if you want. I'm definitely not doing that, considering you need to get a shit ton of other things out of the box. There's the Thunder Gun, there's Gersh devices, and then there's also Ray Gun. So we're gonna need those 3 things out of the box before we can even camp or do anything. So as I was going around the map hitting the box, if I was by one of the lander locations, I would call it in. I'm not trying to be fast, as I've said this whole entire video, but I didn't really care about how slow it was, like calling the lander. See, as I'm by Speed Cola right now, I'm gonna call the Speed Cola lander. If I'm by PhD, I'm gonna go ahead and call the PhD lander. I just knocked them out of the way as I was hitting the box. Now I could have done them before, I could have done them after, doesn't matter. I just found it most convenient doing it while I was hitting the box. I don't know why, but playing Ascension was just so enjoyable for me. Like, I just love using all these different things I have at my disposal, like spamming Gershes, getting Sally's, spamming Ray Gun, using Thunder Gun. Like, I have so many things to kill zombies with. But as you see, like, I get Pack-a-Punch. It just costs a lot of money. I had to spend 15,000 points to Pack-a-Punch all 3 of my weapons. I played Spawn. I didn't play Power. I know the world record players play Power. Power is just too hard. Obviously, I just went for around 100. Similar to 5, obviously, I used Claymores. Claymores is going to do the same thing I did on 5. It's just going to extend my camping round. And I mean, camping on this map was so freaking easy, dude. Like, I have the Ray Gun. I'm just can't spam with the Ray Gun. And then as soon as I run out of Ray Gun ammo, I just use Sally's. And if I run out of Sally ammo, I'll just use the Thunder Gun. I have so many things to use, and I was able to camp for literally almost forever, it seems like. I even have the thing in the middle, the Centrifuge to use. When it comes on, zombies are going to run under it. All of them are going to die. I have Gershes to give me max ammos, and obviously I have Claymores at the end. Now, as I finished camping, I ended up just going to Pack-a-Punch and training. So this is actually the world record strat too. This is one of the only times where I actually use the world record strat and the round 100 strat. The world record strat is literally just camping here, training here. Training here is really freaking easy, so obviously if you're going to go for this, just do this same thing I do. 28 shots in your Thunder Gun, and then once you run out of ammo, you can still use your Gershes and then get dropped. This is also one of the only maps with Gershes that means you can get drops continuously throughout the whole entire game. You'll notice that on most maps, you don't get drops after round 50, considering you have nothing to kill zombies with anymore. But on Ascension, you have the Gersh devices, which allows you to throw them, kill zombies, and still get dropped. First time I have ever done trade outs was when I went for this round 100 on Ascension, and I thought I was going to be horrible at it, but honestly, I think I picked it up pretty fast. Some spots were obviously slower than others. Here I am trading out Stam, it's pretty freaking easy. Obviously, the strats at like Power, those would be more complicated. Strats at like Speed Cola, but honestly, like, I found them really easy to learn. I just made sure I had the crossbow. Obviously, it's around 63 right now, so I don't have the crossbow, but as soon as I got that crossbow, I made sure to Pack-a-Punch it and use that as much as I possibly could. The crossbow is so OP on Black Ops 1. Obviously, I use it on 5, and I'm definitely going to use it on Ascension. Now, funny enough, on Ascension, I actually lost my last QR in round 62. I know I said it was like the easiest map, but this was also like literally my 3rd time playing through it, and this is still when I was trying to learn how to play it. I used my only quick revive on round 62. Something pretty sick happened actually in this game. I ended up getting monkeys on round 99, which was a 50-50 chance, so obviously that's pretty sick. But also I'm going to show you guys how I actually did my monkey round, because a lot of people don't even know how to do this. First thing you do is turn on that trap, because that trap is OP as shit. It's going to kill a lot of monkeys. You want to see where the monkeys are going for. So you see that monkey's on Mule Kick. I'm not going to kill it yet. I'm going to wait for its buddy to join, then I'm going to kill both of them at the same time. And then I know monkeys are going for Mule Kick, and there's one other perk they're going for. I have to figure out which perk that is. I'm going to see where this zombie goes. this zombie starts turning left, so that means all the other monkeys are going for stamina up, and as you see, they start taking stamina up right now. So that is how I was able to figure out which perks they go for. I finished doing this map in like 5 days, I think. So I mean, if you're gonna go for around 100 on any map on Black Ops 1, the easiest one for sure is Ascension. Now, if you know me at all, you know how much I hate Shangri-La. I hate Shangri-La Black Ops 1, and I hate Shangri-La Black Ops 3. And to be honest, when I started this challenge, getting round 100 on every single map, one of the maps I was dreading a lot was Shangri-La. I did not want to play this map at all. I don't like the baby gun. I don't like napalm zombies. I don't like how you have to find a pack tile, and the pack-a-punch is like limited to like 30 seconds. Like, just everything about the map, in my opinion, is pretty like shit. Like, I hate it. Like, I truly think Shangri-La is like an F-tier map. Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna skip any maps, obviously, so of course I still had to play Shangri-La around 100, and if I'm gonna be 100% honest, the map is not as bad as I thought it was. Of course, it was really easy to learn how to get around 100 on the map. I thought it was gonna be hard as shit. I thought I was gonna be here for like 3 weeks at least, because I just did not want to play the map, and I just hated it. So similar to every other map, you just stay in the first until round 5, and then you run out this side. This is another reason I hate the map. Like, why are there like these walls that spawn down? It's so cringe. But anyways, you go around this side, and you just basically go by the water pond, or you can go by the box. You can really do whatever the hell you want. Doesn't really matter that much. All you're gonna do right now is just turn on power and get the Bowie knife. It doesn't matter really when you do it. Just do it kind of like sooner. Getting the Bowie knife, like I said before, the Bowie knife is so OP for getting points. The Bowie knife, you're gonna get literally bank. You'll see right here, I get the Bowie knife, I get a double points. Look, how my points are just gonna rise. Yeah, right now all I'm just gonna do basically is just get jugged. I went from 200 points to 3,100 points in less than 10 seconds. No, 4,200. Dude, that was crazy. The Bowie knife is OP. Like, get the Bowie knife. And it's only round 6. I still have 4 rounds of it left. Yeah, after I get jug, I just spam the box. So actually, the box is really not that bad on this map. All you need is the baby gun and the monkeys. Could actually be worse, obviously. To be honest, the baby gun is actually really common on this map. I was happy to find that out the easy way. Now, something obviously super annoying about this map were the napalm zombies. Because if you don't know, the napalm zombies will literally destroy you if you get way too close to it. Now, they'll show you if you get too close, but they can also kill other zombies with their explosions. So I guess it's a win-win. The amount of times I've died because napalm zombies are just around the corner and they just kill me with their one blast, so many times has it happened. So honestly, like, napalm zombies are just they're so cringe. But once you get your 2 guns, you can actually just choose if you want to use the Sallies or like an AR. So as you see, I kind of am using the RPK, which is OP. But if you end up not using the Sallies, then you are going to want to use stamina if you're not using Sallies. If you are going to use Sallies, then you want to use PhD flopper, obviously. But to be honest, with what I've done on this map, I definitely think using stamina is much easier than using PhD flopper. And then also you see this kind of strat I'm doing for the early rounds. Right now, I got to get 10,000 points for me to pack a punch, and I have to like do this back and forth type of thing. So I'm just going to basically use all of my baby gun ammo, like my unpacked baby gun ammo. Once I run out, I'll just throw a monkey real quick, and then you'll see I got 2 shots, and now I have 1 shot left. As soon as I do that, just throw a monkey, and I go and hit pack a punch. The thing I like about this map is that there's a bunch of shortcuts everywhere, like the geysers and like the little like fountain slides or whatever. Like, but what I don't like is how there's different like tile locations are everywhere around the map. I just think it's so unnecessary. Like, I just feel like we just have one spot that I have to stand on to do that. And even on co-op, you have to get the whole entire team to stand on different tiles. Like, that is just so shit, honestly. I do wait until I pack a punch to buy quick revive, just because like there's no point of spending 500 points on something so early on, and I can just buy it later. And if I die on round 10, I'm not gonna keep playing the game, obviously. I'm just gonna restart, because why would I waste it down that early? So as we got later into the rounds, the strat actually kind of became a little bit easier because it got more control. Like, I was able to control the hordes more. So as you can see, like, it's really easy. Like, you just do that, and then you wait for them to come over here, and then you come over here. Because when you're in the lower rounds, they're actually just really freaking slow, and it's kind of like very RNG how they'll spawn in. So around round 45, I actually did start full hoarding. Like I said, I'm not going for the fastest round 100. I just want to get round 100. And obviously Shangri-La, I hate this map so much. I literally had around 81 and I had around 91. So I like wanted to jump off a bridge by the time I was done playing this game. Like, I put so many hours into this map, I did not want to play it anymore. But yeah, this strat is really freaking easy. The thing I switched up in this game that was different compared to those 2 games, that round 81 game and that round 90 game, I used stamina up this game. And when I use stamina up, I got around 100, and it was so easy. So like, you definitely, my opinion, I would say use stamina over PhD. And then also you can get more perks if you'd like. I didn't get more perks because I just think it's unnecessary and I just didn't want to deal with it. I just hate how the monkeys steal your drops. That's another thing I fucking hate so much, how you have to deal with the monkeys that always steal your drops. When you are full hoarding, monkeys will not be able to come in fast enough to steal your drops. I don't know how it works, but when you do full hoards, they will not come. But when you are camping, monkeys will come and steal your drops. So you can get in, like, max ammos, have the monkeys flip it to max ammos when you're camping, but not when you're full hoarded. But as you see, we're on round 73 and I only have one baby gunshot left. So I'm going to show you guys how I did trade outs. And trade outs, honestly, like, they were much easier than I thought it was. I did down a couple times my games past to actually like trading out and learning it. But there's only 4 box locations on this map compared to Ascension that has like 9. I mean, all the spots are pretty self-explanatory. You just go in a circle and then just like make sure you find the horde. The only thing that's kind of annoying is that you don't have the crossbow. Obviously, if you use mule kick, you'll have the crossbow. But yeah, honestly, guys, like going into this map, I hated Shangri-La so much. I did not want to play it at all. And coming out of the map, I still hate Shangri-La with all my heart. But honestly, the map was not as bad as I thought it was. I'll probably say Shangri-La is a D tier map now. I definitely had it at an F tier before, but I definitely think it's a D tier map. So the worst map of all time, in my opinion, is definitely Transit now. I used to always think it was Shang or Transit, but now it's 100% Transit. I did hit around 100, 11 hours and 16 minutes. I know that's slow. I think the world record is like 7 hours or something, but I did not care. I just did not want to play this map anymore.
Why are you running? Why are you running?
Moon. You know, and if you've been watching me for the last probably like 2 years now, you know I have a really long history with this map on Black Ops 3.
What the fuck? Bro!
I'm dead again. Oh my.
What?
I wonder. Oh, I fucking died. Nope. Definitely my most played map on Black Ops 3, and 1000% the map I've crashed the most on Black Ops 3. I can literally make a mini montage of me just crashing on this map, but I'm pretty sure I lost all the footage, so I probably won't be able to do that. But yeah, I mean, Moon, I've played so much of this map on Black Ops 3, so I knew it like the back of my hand. But to my surprise, BO1 Moon is actually a lot different than Black Ops 3. The biggest difference obviously being the QEDs. You can do so much more with the QEDs. You can get like free perks and like free like a bunch of random shit with the QEDs. But in this game, I just kept it simple. I didn't use no QEDs. I just knew what I knew. I just used Gershes and Wavegun. I knew I was able to use the QEDs. I knew I had all that shit to my disposal. But I wanted to be safe. I just wanted to do what I knew. I did not want to learn anything. And because I did that, I got this round 100 on like my 3rd try. It took me forever, but I did not care. I just took my time and knew what I knew. And also, obviously, the unique thing about this map is the fact that you can buy Juggernaut in the first, like, 1 minute of the game. So that's pretty cool. So I was able to knock Jug straight out the way. And then same thing as always, just obviously stay in the spawn room till round 5. But instead of going straight to power, I actually stay in this room with MPL. I don't know who was helping me. Somebody was helping me with this. But they, yeah, I mean, they just told me to stay here. It's the fastest thing. And because I had Jug, I can actually knife a lot more now. I can actually knife the zombies on higher, like, little higher rounds, like round 4, round 3. Because before, if you're 2 hits and you're knifing zombies, you're just gonna die, bro, because the zombies are gonna double slap you. But since I'm on Moon, I got Jug, I'm chilling. I can knife them however much I like. So once I finish this round, I go obviously straight to power. Nice thing about Moon is you have so many points early on just because you knife so much. And yeah, you can just run straight to power from here. Like every other map, you want to make sure you buy the Bowie knife. The Bowie knife is OP as hell. So the first thing I do when I get the hacker and when I find where the box is, I want to hack every single box location except where the actual box is. So a lot of people actually do not know this about Moon, but if you hack every box location that the box is not at, so as you saw, I just hacked that box location, now the box will not go to that location in the next 3 rounds. So if you hack every location, so there's only 4 locations on Moon. Say the box is at Biodome, for example. That means the box will literally never move until those 3 rounds are over. You only have like a 3-round limit. Then you'd have to hack them again. So it's really OP. So I mean, if you want to get set up, all you have to do is really just hack all the locations and then just bam hit the box. So it's really easy. And on Moon, it's actually pretty hard, I'd say, to get set up. Not compared to Black Ops 3 Moon. Black Ops 3 Moon, you're going to be hitting forever. But Black Ops 1 Moon, you're going to have to get Gershes and Wavegun. That's about it. You are going to want to keep your Sallies as well. When I'm in the spawn room, I got set up, I have my Gershes and my Wavegun. This is actually how I kill the astronaut. It's really annoying, and when you have the Bowie knife, it's actually really easy to knife him. But literally the only thing I can kill him with is the Bowie knife. I can kill him with the Sallies, but right now I do not have the Sallies. And wave gun and zap guns literally do nothing to him. So right now I can only use my knife to kill him. Right now all I'm trying to do is just kind of get points so I can go pack-a-punch. I'm gonna need 10,000 points, and obviously that's a lot of points, but with my Gershes, hopefully I'd be able to get enough. So as you guys see, I was able to get enough points. We have 11,000 points in as I go, and the cool thing about the hackers is they just give you 3 points. So like you just saw right there, I have 2,000 points, which is actually really good because I'm gonna have to get my 3rd perk in No Man's Land, which is Speed Cola. And speaking of perks, the perks we are going to be using obviously is Jug and Speed Cola and PhD. You'll notice on all these maps, Jug and Speed Cola are almost a must. You're gonna want that on all the maps, obviously. And then also Quick Revive, of course. The reason I use PhD is just because I'm using Sally's in the earlier rounds. The other perks really don't matter, and because you have to trap the astronaut in Tunnel 11, that means I can't really use stamina. And also, another thing about the Sally's, you have to use it on this side. You see the side I'm standing on. If I use it on the other side, the windows are gonna explode and I can't breathe in the first room anymore. So if I want to use the Sally's without the windows breaking, I have to shoot it in that exact spot, which is really annoying, obviously, but it's literally the only thing I can do. Say I shot the Sally's right in front of QR, all the windows would explode. Like, it's stupid. But I mean, just how the game crumbles, I guess. Say, out of all the maps, the most enjoyable early rounds was definitely on Moon, because all you do on Moon is just jump around and spam. Like, you'll see right now, I just jump around and spam, and whenever I run out of ammo, I just go ahead and throw a Gersh. If I get a drop, then I go ahead and hack the drop. This early on in the round, I mean, of course I'm gonna get a drop. For some reason, don't get a drop. Of course, I still have Sally's. But all I need is 1 drop and then just throw another Gersh. Like, it's super fast. Plus, the spawns are literally right here. So, I mean, a pretty enjoyable low round strategy. But this is how I actually trap the astronaut. As soon as I hear Tunnel 11 is turning on, then I run straight to this room and just wait for astronaut to spawn in. And then I just have to wait here for 4 minutes. And literally right now, you guys obviously can't hear it. So the 30-second warning went off. So as I was counting down, as soon as it got to like 10 seconds, I just ran out of the room. And then once that excavator comes down, the astronaut cannot leave. And the cool thing about the astronaut is it never despawns. So that means the astronaut is just going to be walking into the excavator for literally eternity. And it's never gonna have to bug me again. So trapping the astronaut is really easy. That was the only thing about BO1 Moon that I actually had 0 clue about. I think everything else I really knew everything about. Trapping the astronaut I actually had to learn myself, and honestly it was so easy. I know I did a big jump, but I'm just gonna jump to 82 just because like it's literally the same strategy for the whole entire game. All you're doing is kind of just shooting a horde and then using your zap guns to finish it off. So like you just stand in this spot, kind of wait for the full horde to come in, and then once they come in, you just kind of like wiggle around, back and forth, slow down a little bit, get a hold together, boom, and then you just kill all the shadows with your zap guns. So it's that really easy. And then you'll also notice I now have double tap. And the reason I have double tap is because I downed around round 60 to 70. I forgot which round it was. And why would I buy PhD on round 65? Like, I'm not gonna need my Sallies anymore, because obviously Sallies are not gonna kill this far into the game. So I was like, the only other perk that I can actually grab and be useful with is double tap. I could grab Mule Kick and obviously make my trade outs easier, but then again, all I'm trading out is my Gersh devices. I'm not trading out Wave Gun, I'm trading out Gersh devices. So I just thought about it, I was like, I'm just gonna use double tap. And speaking of trade outs, there's actually something a lot of people I'm very surprised about did not know at all. On Moon, you do not trade out your Wave Gun. You cannot trade out your Wave Gun. On Moon, you trade out your Gershes, and then you get QEDs, and then you have to get your Gershes back. The reason you do this is because you can only go to Pack-a-Punch once a round. So say you down for some reason, but you already went to Pack-a-Punch because you had to pack your Wave Gun. Now you can't go to Pack-a-Punch to get Juggernaut. There's a lot of different scenarios. Obviously, that's the only problem with going to round 100. If you're going to like round 150, say you want to, you know, Pack-a-Punch multiple times. You can't. You can only Pack-a-Punch once a round. Why would I trade out my Wave Gun when I can just trade out my Gersh devices and just keep getting max ammos? Obviously, I can only get 4 drops a round, but another cool thing on Moon, say you get your 4 drops a round, you get your 4 drops, you get 4 random ass drops. If you go to Pack-a-Punch and then come back to Earth, your drop counter resets even though you're on the same round. So you can literally get 8 drops in one round. It's weird. I don't understand how it works. They fixed it in BO3 Moon, but BO1 Moon is just broken like that. Yeah, guys, I mean, this Moon was a pretty easy map to say the least. I mean, I kind of already knew a lot about the map already. It was kind of fun to do it on BO1 as well, because I really never played BO1 Moon. And if I'm going to be completely honest, BO3 Moon is definitely better than BO1. BO1 Moon also looks like a pile of shit, if I'm going to be completely honest. But I mean, yeah, BO1 Moon was definitely enjoyable. I definitely enjoyed playing it. Overall, the Black Ops 1 experience definitely exceeded all of my expectations of the game. Going into the whole entire challenge of getting round 100 on every single zombies map, I was dreading playing Black Ops 1 just because of how little knowledge I had of the game and how much I actually disliked the game a lot. The little times I played this game, I did not enjoy it. But as I started playing it, as I got into Kino, and then I finished Kino, then as I played 5, the maps became easier and easier to adjust to, and I started seeing myself enjoying it more and more and more. And I think that's going to be a very common theme within all the games I go for. The same exact thing happened with World at War. I hated World at War, but then I started playing it and I started enjoying it the more I played it. The same thing with Black Ops 1. I was playing it more and more and I enjoyed it more and more. It's definitely a much better game than I thought. I am so excited that I am now playing Black Ops 2. This is the root game. This is where I started. This is where the whole entire zombie crave started for me. And I am so excited to get around 100 on every single map on this game. And I am excited to see you guys there.